existent. I'm different. I don't do shit the normal same way. I'm existent. That's my word, existent. Now, but real shit, this is carrots, which is something I never eat. Never a drug. What's the... Alright, so what's another word for food? Another word for food can be like maybe... Another word for food would be like a, I don't know. But I put falafel. Falafel. I don't know why. For some reason. Whenever you're really dark, it's like they just have like people just like start. When I say people, I mean like first person, second person. I'm talking about females. Female. They gotta stop. They gotta stop. Bend over. And then like, I'm just like, yo, it's so sad. It's so sad. Alright? It's a sad place. The other thing that I just thought of right now, because I'm in the spirit, and this phone is gonna die too. Maybe not. Or maybe I'm just gonna go back up there and sit down and not eat nothing. You know, cause like it's like everywhere you go, you gotta be a performer. Everywhere you go, perform. Everywhere you go, perform. But reserve nothing for being cool. So you want me to be hot everywhere I go, right? Well, and let's backtrack. Before you be hot, why be hot? Why be cool in the first place? Think about it. What is that? Like, what is that? Like, oh, you're so cool. When someone says you're cool, is that really a compliment? What if you're struggling? What if you're working? And then someone's just like, oh, you're cool. I hate that shit. Like, why am I cool? Like, I'm focused. I'm being diligent right now. Like, you know, I'm being diligent right now. Like, if anything, I'm hot. I'm heated. I'm pissed off. Like, I'm trying to finish this work. I'm rushing. I'm trying to keep track of time and shit. You know, like, you got like fucking octopus or a spider or some shit. You know? Oh, she has a cigarette. I need me a cigarette. Yeah, I just walked into Whole Foods. I didn't even know it was Whole Foods. I'm just like, oh, let me go up this direction and see what's around. This Whole Foods is Whole Foods is packed with it's just crazy, bro. It's like the only well, one, I don't want to make this like, you know, a singling out isolation thing, and also I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, which is something that I think is about I forgot. Too many things at once. But before, what I was saying about hot and being cool is that, you know, like when you're hot, oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Like when someone says like you're hot, it's just like really like you're just literally steaming. You know, headlights. Like you're just literally just steaming hot. And like when I leave my house, like I notice I want to talk about this. But this is some shit to talk about. And mind you, the verb talk isn't shit. The talk is like a black hole. It's like a dark hole. It literally means anything, whatever. But whenever you see it being used in headlines, whenever you see it being used in headlines, they always make it seem like, oh, he's gonna like, you know, he's gonna air it all out. And they're gonna make it seem like it's like a thin diamond sheet. Get me? Make it seem like a thin diamond sheet. But then when you actually like how like the ocean, you know, it's like I was reading the Bible really quick, and I'm just gonna switch gears really quick and come back to it. Reading the Bible, and forget which book, but it's either book. It was either book, right? The either book about it is like how is it that every river on the earth runs into the ocean and still not, the ocean doesn't overfill? How is that possible? I was like, damn, that could be nothing other than alchemy, you know? Because like you have living waters that are being moved, you know, waters that are being emptied, waters that are being filled. You have waters that's being like, you know, like the fishes all in the water is all contaminated and shit, but somehow it doesn't overflood. Like, think about that. Like, where does all the water in the world go? Shit is gold. You can't answer that. This shit is just too precious. It's so precious you can't answer it. So I was using that as a metaphor, right? Like you have all the rivers. Like the Hudson River empties out itself into the ocean, right? But you never see the Hudson River dry. But yet the channel of water that is the Hudson River, is the Hudson, for so many miles, it drains out into the ocean. And the ocean doesn't overfill. Imagine if it took one Hudson River and to break the ocean. That should be wicked. It should be really wicked. I think I might get another tea. I don't know. I'll get another, whatever this is. I might get another one. To me, this is like some bad. I think that's impossible. I could see myself putting another falafel in this, mixing it up. But yeah, you know? So what was I saying? What was I using that as a metaphor to? I think I was using that metaphor as a metaphor for the Bible. I think that could have been it. But I forget what I was saying. Then you got hot and you got cold, right? So you got hot, cold. Wipe that out. So you got hot, cold. So when they say something is hot, you're steamy. So that's the thing about steam. When I say steam, like whenever I leave my crib, I'll be steaming hot. Like right now I'm something, you know? I used to think I had fucked up teeth until I realized that my whole spirit inside of myself is maybe tilted like 7 degrees. So like if you see yo here, that's where I am. But like, you know, really I feel like hold on, 1, 2, 3, like somewhere like around there, like, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, So I'll be right here. That's 7. You know what I mean? That's what my spirit is. So like, imagine why do you think you have hairstyles? People have hairstyles so that way it's like, you know, like think about Futurama. You got Bender, the character. Now Bender, Futurama. You know, he has his little point on his head. And that tells you, it kind of just lets you know, like, you know, like he's there. It's like if you didn't see my forehead was covered, which it should be, but I left my fucking bandana at home. Which it should be covered. Then what? Then the fuck, like, you know, and you see the tip of my little hairs right here. You see the tip of my hairs, right? But to me, I think like the whole point of having a hairstyle is to like, it's either you know, it's either nay or say, nay or yay. It's like to and fro. But I say I'm like 7 degrees, but like, you shave my head off, you'd be like, yeah, you had a lot of hair, maybe. You had a lot of hair. But then, shave the head off, you'd be like, oh, there's a lot of hair. But then you see like where my actual head is, and not just, you know, just like the soil or the further shit. You see where my actual chrome dome is. You know? Chrome dome. So yeah, so I gotta see my phone.